Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
Without any further ado, you head into what you believe to be the final chamber. And immediately in front of you, you see sprawling out on all sides the most devious, the most devilish of rooms. This looks like a waiting room or a lobby. Kay and Robin are already sitting down.
You know, this isn't expected, but it's not unwelcome.
This isn't the way we came in.
Oh, no,
No,
not
this
one.
is a way nicer waiting room.
This is, except for points at the thing in the corner.
Yeah, you know, do you have any idea what those bits came from? Because, I'm generally pretty good at that game, but I'm having trouble with this one.
I'm glad it's pixelated.
Yeah, me too.
The hall leans down and pokes it. Ew, gross, big, ow, ew, yeah. She walks off. It looks like it's been pulverized by something. Whatever did it must have been a real monster.
Yeah, it's like 2 Hildas big.
Yeah, Hilda's gonna start looking around. Does anything seem out of place or
out of
suspicious
place?
fishy?
No, room seems mostly fine. There's this waiting room is a little stagnant. You notice that this chest over here is labeled magazines. All of this seems kind of weirdly mundane for the end of a dungeon.
What kind of magazines are we working with here?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Check
real.
out these magazines.
It's the important info.
Yeah, okay. You pop open the magazine chest and you take a look inside and you find old brand reprints for some sort of Wait. You know this engineer actually. You recognize this guy.
Oh, is this the guy from the beginning? Like he's the one who serviced my fucking Derringers, yeah?
Yeah, that's exactly the one.
Hot
Yeah,
damn.
these are old reprint magazines from one Cure Fiore.
Oh. That's... Who is the target for this?
What are these nerd books?
Did y'all know that he had a magazine? You'd think he would mention that.
These are absolutely reprints. You begin to suspect these are likely the only prints of the magazine too. This is clearly self-published.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering what it's doing down here.
Xanthi holds one up and it flips open into a big 5-page centerfold of some incredibly sexy machine.
Is that a sword? I think that... Weird, okay,
What
whatever.
It has a mouth.
What do you guys think a Zambonitron is? Because I have never seen anything like that.
You all crowd around the chest and you sit for a second and you hear a hissing sound from the other side of the room. It seems like the door on the far side is depressurizing.
Use your words, Nahal.
Door's making noises. Points. It's hissing like it's mad. A thin layer of fog rolls into the room, and on the far side, you feel the presence of the castle shift, the steward door unlocking, and someone on the far side strides through. Hello and welcome to Space Camp, everybody! Take your badges, take your hats!
This feels like it has a lot more weight than I understand it to.
Robin pauses, her Derringer, with the trigger half pulled back.
All the weight of the horrible void, which is none. Here, take a hat, take a pamphlet. He shoves past you.
Thank you.
You wind up with the Colvin Space Camp hat. Okay, so you guys are my first tour, so you're gonna be my test group, okay? Please take these feedback cards. He hands you all a card.
Okay.
Is this the boss? Are you the steward? Oh no, I killed that guy a while ago. Points in the corner.
Oh my god, Colvin. Wait, okay. So do we still get paid for that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Did we
Sure,
exit
us.
the dungeon? Are you part of that group that is making
Part
the
of what?
dungeon for us?
You know, the group in the entry room?
Oh yeah, no, they gave me the space to set up my tour at the very end. You have to do the tour to finish the dungeon.
Fuck.
You gotta learn something.
Hilda just looks at the review card. We have to review 2 things now.
Yes. He looks around. Now, you guys should prepare for the edutainment experience of a lifetime.
Don't use that word. Just keep those 2 words separate, please.
Why's that? Both education and entertainment can be fused together into a clever portmanteau.
Oh, what's this? My pen is going closer to the feedback card.
They can't.
If this is harassment, it will not work on me.
Unnecessary contractions.
I actually like this concept. I might invent something called punch you facement.
Now,
I like you. You're getting a promotion. You're now a space captain.
Oh, wonderful. Do I get a helmet?
You get helmet. No, hold on. You hear him shuffling around in the background. He comes back with a big pirate hat.
Okay.
Here you go.
This feels off-brand.
Slams it down on top of Kay's head. There you go, space captain. Okay.
under the pro list, Robin writes enthusiastic and underlines it 3 times.
Okay. Oh, right, I'm supposed to read my cue card. Welcome, one and all. Are you prepared for the horrors of the void? The accurate recreation of decompression in the horrible, horrible abyss of space. Are you prepared to learn things that are best left unknown? If so, please join me for Colvin's Space Camp Tour. He kicks open the door and follows, and exits. There's another audible hiss.
Everyone follow your captain.
I guess if it's actually mandatory.
Can we go back to the room with all the rooms and just go another layer down?
Sorry,
Another door.
it's the mandatory space tour. We need to do it to finish the dungeon. You heard him.
I guess we already got the treasure.
Maybe we'll
All
learn
these
something
coins.
about space.
Yeah, I mean, like learning something about the horrible abyss of the void.
I
Paul's
don't
looking
need
down
that
at her
though.
card. What?
That's
Speak
like-
for yourself. I mean, that's what I'm about. Come on.
Yeah, that's where you live, right?
Yeah. Come on. We always do stuff for you guys. Let's learn about the horrible abyss of the void for me.
Fine.
Okay. You just
deserves
want to
that.
seem smart.
Right? I want to learn about all the horrible, unknowable facts that exist in the darkness of space. Come on.
Okay, fine. But I'm telling you right now, my goal is to be expelled from space camp by the end of the tour.
Good ambition, I like it. You guys enter into the next room. You guys are going to be controlling your other characters and attempting to put on the most successful tour of all time alongside Colvin. For this next bit, your job is going to be to impress your other characters. Play to what they're interested in. They're all a little, snarky, so you gotta work hard. So, this next exhibit, while Colvin subjects the entering party to some sort of a machine that whips them around at incredibly high speeds, is going to be to impress upon them the dangers of the void. I need you to come up with various props and ideas, things that you believe or your characters believe exist in space and that can get people.
An asteroid. A lack of gravity.
Ooh, can we have constellations that come to life? Is
Like,
that something
As
that can be
dangerous
done?
monsters or just as pleasant
Yeah.
fellows that you can converse with?
Oh, as dangerous monsters. We've
Okay.
got to scare the pants off them.
Good call. Maybe we can tie that
get
into
some
the
paint.
space worm somehow. Maybe the space worm eats constellations.
I can't help but feel as though my skill set is being horribly misused here.
Now, Harlock, don't think like that. The name of the game is ingenuity.
Yeah, here's some white paint. Paint some dots on the Ashen Knight, and he'll be a constellation.
I believe you have forgotten one
Okay.
of the rules here. I am not even supposed to be here,
Oh.
because if I am, the castle becomes far more dangerous.
The space room shifts for a moment. Ashen Knight is actually the one who enabled you guys to take what was supposed to be the final room and expand it another 3 or 4.
Oh, fuck yeah. You know, I can't help but feel like we need more obstacles. I'm just gonna, Marcus summons
Yeah.
a whole big mess of imps to kind of spread out around the room.
Oh, can we dangle them from the ceiling like meteors?
You know, I'm hoping that we can turn the gravity off so that they're just kind of, pinwheeling through 0G. But we'll see. We'll see. Failing that, I would love to suspend them from the roof, and I'm sure so would they. Okay, that's too many. You?
We might want to tie them. We might want to tie them to the ceiling, even if there is zero gravity, because I am about to suggest a black hole.
Okay, yeah. How about we tether you guys to the ceiling real quick? Marcus makes a big show of weaving shadow ropes to secure them in tiny little harnesses to the ceiling.
Yeah, you secure them all to little safety harnesses.
Okay, imps, all of you pretend to be scary space monsters.
They become slightly more hostile.
Positively
I
haunting.
mean, am I able to just do things with my imagination here?
Yeah, yes, go for it. Your imagination fires up and you imagine all of the, you think back to all those long nights looking up at the stars, trying to think about all the nasty monsters that could exist up there.
The nights
that
that you
might
can
try
see
to
the
get
stars
you.
are few and far between in Free Arc.
Sure are. So yeah, no, you remember those, and for a split second you start to just channel that abstract horror into the room. What area specifically do you want to explore? Do you want to explore monsters, like the depths of space? Horrible space decompression?
I think for this room, I would like to explore the concept of unknowable monsters that are so large that you can't even witness them.
Oh, good. Cool. I'm glad we're starting off with something easy.
I like
great.
this.
Harlock, you begin to paint a non-Euclidean creature on the wall, staring into it at length will cause space madness.
Oh wait,
There's
hold
no
up.
question about
That triple angle's a little bit off here. Let me just.
Please.
You adjust it by a letter of degrees somehow.
Ooh, I need some scrap metal.
Okay.
Gregor runs off to the scrap metal room.
There is a dressing room, actually.
Oh, perfect. He comes back covered in junk. I'm that thing that Kier sent up there to blow up the moon.
You mean
I remember Kiermageddon.
I mean, who could forget Kiermageddon? It's on its way.
I'm like a looming threat.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm glad that you brought Operation Lunar Sucker Punch into this. But we really are going to need to shut the gravity down and maybe create a moon for you to destroy. So let's see what we can do there.
Aren't they rather interested in these small creatures?
As far as I can tell, I know that Nahal likes them a whole lot.
Thanks to Hilda rolling around them.
Yeah. So I think hopefully that should serve to endear them to this room. I can paint them with stars if you think that would be a welcome addition.
They'd probably just summon them in here anyway.
Good
They would
point,
probably.
good point.
That's the thing you need to consider. If there is to be a black hole in here, if Nahal summons them, they will be removed from their safety harnesses, and they will plummet into darkness.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna need to spot the imps.
Okay. We'll tell Colvin to give a safety briefing.
That would be best, actually. Yeah, he is a very safe man. But yeah, don't worry, Ashen Knight. I will be spotting the imps, and I will single-handedly catch them should they start hurtling towards a black hole.
You overestimate how much I care for these creatures.
Oh, I know you love these little buggers.
He looks at one of them.
Godspeed.
I'm not sure if Ashen Knight notices, but this one is taking a nap on his hat.
You're all wearing Space Camp staff hats.
We should probably give that punch girl something to punch.
You're so
Looks
right.
at the imps.
She can help me destroy the moon.
Fair enough.
Yeah, do you think that she could, maybe wear you like a gauntlet somehow? I'm not really sure how that would work, but...
What did you mean by this?
Well, I mean, if the plan is Lunar Sucker Punch, maybe she can be the person sucker punching the moon using the Kiermageddon
me.
device.
I think that's doable.
Where's she gonna put her hand?
Hey, Gregor, can I put a handle, on your back harness here or something?
Go for it.
Cool, let's just, slap a handle there, boom, bing, bang, boom.
I feel positively ergonomic.
I'm not sure she's going to see it, so I'll just write, hold here and punch the moon with a big arrow pointing towards it.
Perfect.
If you were interested in combining some ideas, why not make the unimaginable horror be the moon?
Oh, that's a great idea,
some
actually.
sort of moon presence.
I can imagine the moon.
Ooh, maybe like a moonworm? Where it looks like a moon, but then it's actually a big worm coiled up around itself into a sphere?
Yeah.
I like the name of that, but I can also perceive what it is by the name.
Good point.
Star.
Why don't you call it instead of calling it a moon worm, why don't you call it a
Wormoon?
moon worm?
Well, we could call it a wormoon, too, like WIRMOON. Throw some umlauts in there.
Throw a and an apostrophe.
Yes, yeah, no, just chock full of apostrophes.
And then you say it with your human tongue. Wermunk.
Weirmunk.
Wermunk.
Well,
Yes.
perfect.
The door opens and Colvin walks in. Okay, they're almost done with the other room. Also, thank you guys for this opportunity. It is like you're helping to fulfill a longtime dream of mine. Honestly, I wanted to go to space camp for a while, so like being able to share that joy with other people, it's just like it's a great chance. So
I don't
Colvin?
remember how
Colvin?
I feel about you.
Colvin, we cannot leave them alone.
I mean, they're all strapped into a big machine right now, right? It's probably fine. Oh no,
It's
I turned that
probably
on
fine.
too high.
Oh, shit.
It runs
Okay.
out. Oh yeah, you guys got like 1 minute.
Oh, shit, okay. Bye,
Tell
Colvin.
them not to summon the imps.
I'm glad we get to
do
help
we
you
have-
share your dream of space camp.
Do we have something for everyone?
Sure.
I think so.
We have a moon to punch. We have several imps.
Oh wait, you know what?
Is the
For
gun girl
for
like?
the
Guns?
little pistol. I think she likes cash money. So maybe if we just scatter some random coins around for them to
make
kind
the
of
stars coins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, no, we can
Did
just
we just
scatter
have the same
loose
idea,
change
Gregor?
across the void.
I'm so
Perfect.
happy that you're starting to think like me.
Marcus just starts throwing fistfuls of gold coins so that they glitter in the darkness like stars.
Okay, you are you gonna turn the gravity off and make a black hole?
Big time.
This is very much like the exact like power of this black hole is pretty low. it's not
Okay,
too high.
don't let the black hole hear you say that though. That's a fragile.
Okay, are you guys ducking out to the next room?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Gregor isn't.
Oh, yeah,
Oh right,
Gregor's
yeah, no,
staying.
Gregor has to stay.
Gregor's
Good
in his
point.
harness. Okay, you guys duck ahead and
Godspeed,
from the other
Gregor.
room.
Beep.
These 5. I'm so sick. Oh my god, why did it spin so
Why the fuck am
fast?
why am I lifting off the ground? Why am I spinning? What is happening? Whoa.
Huh.
Robin grabs
This is
onto
pretty
an
neat.
imp and uses it to steady yourself. Hey, little buddy.
Oh, this is fun. It all starts to just float around the room. Whack.
Oh shit, guys.
Whoa.
There's cash among the stars.
Robin, you find like a coin.
Come on, friend, we're going on an adventure. Robin cuts the shadow tether from this imp's harness and like shoots a derringer in the opposite direction to send her like pinballing across the walls.
Kay looks over at the moon and says, "Oh, finally, something to punch."
No, wax into one imp, wax into the other.
Beep. I am Kier's moon solution.
What's
Oh, it's that thing from the magazine.
Oh yeah, I recognize
Yeah, I was
that.
wondering what was up with that.
I didn't read
Whoa,
any
what?
of that nerd stuff.
You
What's
don't
on
know
this-
the lore behind me then.
What's on this wall?
I don't know.
Into infinity for a second.
Are you all right?
Whoa, yeah, god, her eyes snap back too when she looks over at Hilda. I was just trying to, like, look at, what is this? Like, her eyes are, like, focusing and unfocusing. Yeah, looking at this makes me, K-punch this.
Okay, it looks like some sort of weird muck.
Some
Hey,
kind of
you know
what?
what this is?
Hold the goddamn phone.
a
What did you say
weird
with
muck.
your mouth just there?
Yeah, how did you bend your mouth that way?
Hey, how does that
I
work?
mean,
What
Robin, you know about these, right?
about
pretty
what?
common.
A weird monk?
Weird
Weird muck.
Weird monk?
Weremonk?
I have
Weird.
never
No,
heard of that. No.
You gotta say it with your throat down your tongue.
Weremonk?
Just punch it.
Oh, the hell with
Please
this.
just punch
you
it.
reel back. In the other room, you hear the sounds of property damage.
Xanthi transforms into her pigbat form and uses her wings to fly around more easily.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
didn't know you could do
That would totally
would've been
work
useful.
if there was an atmosphere. Oh, wait, which there is because we can fucking breathe. What am I talking about?
Wait, can
a lot
we
better.
breathe, or have we just been wasting our air talking?
no, you can breathe.
Robin
You guys
finds...
just decide to vent the air out of the room.
Robin kind of finds the event horizon of the black hole and starts orbiting just outside it, whipping around in ever faster circles. This is what I'm fucking talking about.
I'm glad she's having ow! She passes. I'm glad she's having ow!
Hey, look out.
Ooh, that gives me an idea for punching the moon.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey,
shit,
I'm
lost my-
here to help with that.
Excuse me.
Boy covered in metal.
I am.
Let me wear you
Yeah.
like a glove.
Oh, yeah, no, there's something on his harness about, like, put your hand here. Punch the moon.
Is there? Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
my hand
see
fits
what we
perfectly.
wrote.
What the fuck?
You really should have read the magazine. That would make this make a lot more sense now.
All right,
Hey.
I'm going to use the just like Robin is. I'm going to use the gravitational pull
Yes.
of the black hole to pick up speed and then slingshot myself into the moon. And
Robin is going to give you the black hole gravitational slingshot equivalent of a super bounce on a trampoline.
Okay. So we have to go in opposite directions then.
Exactly.
Okay.
And she passes you in the
Come with me,
exact right
space boy.
way to increase your fucking velocity to maximum.
This was not the intention.
Xanthi just orbits around
Yeah.
the black hole in the middle.
She's still glowing, so she's like a tiny sun.
Okay, here we go.
All right. All right, I'm reaching the apex of the
Yep.
pole.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You guys are extremely on the same page. Yeah, fucking go for it. Deck the moon.
We're in sync. Come with me, space boy.
Oh, this is super cool.
You grab Gregor and slam him through the non-Euclidean moon. His body bends in 1,000 different directions as the Weirmuch absorbs him. And then the metal shatters completely in every direction. Kier's quote moon solution, shattering the thing and sending it into 1,000 sparkling pieces around the room.
Holy shit, that's beautiful.
Nahal claps.
My god, it's full of stars.
And the stars are money.
Xanthi flies back with like a borderline little trick-or-treating bag.
Robin whips
All
around
of
again
the
using her
money.
yard of fabric as a net.
I don't know if you guys are feeling the same way I'm feeling, but this is extremely satisfying.
I love space. I never knew it was full of so much money.
Hey everyone, happy 300 episodes of TI. This is just a reminder that we just updated our Patreon. All the changes we discussed last month are now live. You can check out a video for greater detail if you're curious about those, but the long and short of it is, there is a podcast that's going to be posted on the channel, as well as raw videos that are going to be posted to the Patreon, so if you're curious about the behind-the-scenes mechanics, you can go check them out. We've got all that and much, much more on our Patreon. There's going to be a link on the end card. Thank you all so much.